Where you saw a family on a scooter, the father driving the scooter, little kid standing in front, the wife behind holding a baby. And the first thought was, what happens if they skid and fall off? And then actually, that's exactly what happened. That led to sort of sitting and doodling, how could you make a scooter safer? And that sort of morphed itself into a low-cost car.
I, Ramit Manaktala, student of MBA of Management Education and Research Institute. Today we are here to discuss about Ratan Naval Tata Sir biography. Ratan Naval Tata Sir, born on December 28, 1937, is one of the India's most iconic industrialists and philanthropists. He belongs to the illustrious Tata family, which has a legacy of over 150 years in shaping the Indian industrial landscape. Despite his association with one of India's most powerful families, Ratan Tata Sir's journey is marked by personal struggles, pioneering leadership, and a lifelong dedication to improve the life of others. His life exemplifies a balance of humility, resilience, innovation, and deep compassion for both people and society. Early life and family. Ratan Tata Sir was born to Naval Tata and Sonu Tata in Mumbai. His family, particularly the Tata Group, had already established itself as a leading force in India's industrial sector. Known for its ethical approach to business and commitment philanthropy, Ratan's Sir early childhood seemed like a fairy tale. But things took a turn when his parents divorced in 1948, a rare event in those days in India. His father remarried, and Ratan Sir and his younger brother Noel Tata were raised by their grandmother Navajbai Tata ma'am. She played an instrumental role in shaping Ratan Sir's character, instilling in him values like humility, kindness, and perseverance. Ratan Sir has often credited her as the person who had the most profound influence on his life. Navajbai upbringing helped Ratan Sir develop a deep sense of empathy, which would later define his leadership style. Despite the privilege he was born into, Ratan Sir experienced a certain degree of isolation with his family circumstances, causing emotional challenges. His ability to overcome these difficulties laid the foundation for his resilient and humble nature, education, and passion for architecture. Ratan Tata Sir's education was equally marked by moments of tension and self-discovery. His father, Naval Tata, wanted him to pursue a career in engineering and pushed him to study in United Kingdom. However, Ratan Sir's passion lay in the architecture field. With his grandmother's support, he moved to United States, enrolling at the Cornell University to pursue architecture. Initially studying mechanical engineering, he later switched to architecture despite his father's reservations. This decision showcased Ratan Sir's quiet rebellion and his desire to chart his own course in life. His time at Cornell gave him the space to develop not only as a student but also as an independent individual. His deep interest in architecture wasn't just about, it reflected his broader passion for creation, innovation, and aesthetic functionality principles he would later apply to the business world. After graduating in 1962, Ratan Tata Sir worked at an architecture firm in Los Angeles, thriving in the city's creative environment. This was a period of personal happiness for him. As he explored the possibility of settling In the United States, he even had a romantic relationship that he had hoped to pursue further. However, the Indochina War of 1962 changed the course of his life. His grandmother's illness prompted him to return to India, and the relationship he cherished ended. This marked the new beginning of a new phase in his life, one that would see him rise as a global business leader. Early career in the group of Ratan Tata Sir entry into the Tata Group was far from smooth. In 1962, he started as a low-level worker at Tata Motors, where he was assigned to the shop floor of the company's plant in Jamshedpur. Many assumed he would receive preferential treatment due to his family prominence. But Ratan Sir insisted on learning from the ground up. This period of his life was difficult. He faced skepticism from colleagues and superiors who saw him privileged here with little practical experience. Determined to prove himself, Ratan Sir took on some of the toughest assignments, including handling the blast furnaces at Tata Steel. His willingness to work in challenging environments alongside factory workers earned him the respect of his peers and supervisors. Over time, this experience shaped his leadership and also the philosophy, fostering a deep empathy for the common workers. He learned firsthand the challenges of working on the factory floor, something that would deeply influence his people's centric approach to leadership. Rising to leadership, the Tata Group transformation. In 1991, Ratan Tata Sir was appointed as a chairman of Tata Sons, succeeding his legendary uncle J.R.D. Tata. His appointment was met with widespread skepticism both inside and outside the organization. Many in the group believed that he did not possess the leadership qualities needed to learn one of the India's largest and most diversified conglomerates. However, Ratan Sir responded to the criticism with quiet determination, choosing to let his actions speak louder than words. Ratan Sir's early days as chairman were challenging. The Tata Group, although respected, was highly fragmented, with each company operating in the silos, often the competing agendas. Ratan Sir set about reconstructing the group, focusing on bringing the companies together under a cohesive strategy. His leadership emphasized modernization, innovation, and globalization, while maintaining the group's deep commitment to ethical business practices. One of his most significant contributions was his vision of taking Tata from being an India-centric company to becoming a global powerhouse. Under his leadership, the group made some bold acquisitions, including Tetley in 2000, Chorus Steel in 2007, and the iconic Jaguar and Land Rover in 2008. These moves were seen as audacious at the time, but paid off in the positioning of Ratan as a global brand. Ratan Sir was also instrumental in focusing on technology and various future industries. His leadership saw the creation of Tata Consultancy Services as a global leader in IT services, as well as the expansion of Tata Motors, particularly through the development of Tata Nano, a low-cost car aimed to making transportation affordable for millions of Indian families. Commitment to philanthropy and social causes. Ratan Tata Sir's leadership extended far beyond from the boardroom. He has always been a deeply committed person to social causes and philanthropy, a trait he inherited from the Tata family's legacy, the Tata Trust, which he led for many years, have been responsible for significant contribution to healthcare, education, rural development and more. Under his guidance, the trust helped establish some of India's premier institutions, including the Tata Memorial Hospital, one of India's leading cancer treatment centers. His vision for Tata Nano, though commercially not successful, but was born out of his desire to create a safer and more affordable form of transportation for the masses. This reflects Ratan's deeply humanitarian approach to business, where success measured not just in profit but in the impact on how people's lives. Post-retirement, part of Ratan Tata Sir has continued to focus on philanthropy, particularly in areas like healthcare, education. His efforts to improve cancer treatment, rural development and water supply in undeserved areas have earned widespread respect. Even after stepping down as the chairman of Tata Sons in 2012, his influence on the group remains profound. Personal traits and legacy known for his quiet humility and moral integrity, Ratan Tata Sir set an example of ethical leadership in the business world. Unlike many other business tycoons, Ratan Sir is known for his modest lifestyle and reluctance of seek the limelight. He has always maintained that business must be conducted with a higher purpose beyond just profits. Ratan Tata Sir's personal life remains largely private. He never married, although he came across several times to get married. He has spoken openly about his failed relationships, attributing them to circumstances and timing rather than personal choice. Despite not having a family of his own, Ratan Sir's commitment to the Tata family and its values is unparalleled. Awards and honors. Ratan Tata Sir has received numerous for his contribution to business and society. Some of the most notable honors include the Padma Bhushan Award, which was received by him in 2000, and the Padma Vibhushan Award in 2008, two of India's highest civilian awards. In addition to these, he has been recognized by the governments and the institutions worldwide for his contribution to industry and philanthropy. A visionary for the ages, Ratan Tata Sir's life and career are a testament to the power of values, integrity and empathy in leadership. His transformative impact on the Tata Group and his unwavering commitment to social causes have made him a beloved figure in India and beyond. Even in his 80s, Ratan Tata Sir remains a lifelong learner and an advocate for doing the right thing, no matter how difficult. His legacy will not only be remembered for the business he built, but for the lives he touched through his philanthropy and kindness. His simple yet profound belief to the right thing, even if it isn't easiest thing to do, continues to inspire countless individuals, making Ratan Tata Sir one of the most respected and revered leaders of our time. Let's summarize this. Ratan Tata Sir's life and career exemplify the perfect blend of visionary leadership, humility, and a deep commitment to social good. From his early struggles to establish his place in the Tata Group to his transformative role in the turning the conglomerate into the global market, his journey has been marked by resilience and a relentless drive for excellence. His emphasis on ethical business practices and dedication to improving the lives of millions through philanthropy demonstrate that true success is measured not just by wealth but by the positive impact on the society. A man of few words but profound actions, Ratan Tata Sir remains an inspiring figure whose legacy will continue to influence future generations of leaders, reminding them that the doing the right thing with integrity and compassion is what truly defines greatness. Thank you, everyone.